Hi everybody, hi every spirit, welcome very much to my YouTube channel. Esoteric Cloud Surfer here, ready to start a spirituality video. Before we start, leave a like and subscribe, it is amazingly appreciated, and use all the links down below to know more about my content and about my beautiful partner as well. So today we are going to talk about what is the goal of spirituality. Right, because in this channel we talk about spirituality, astrology, life, things like that, right? But why should you be more spiritual? Because everybody's spiritual, but some people don't know it, some people only know 20%, and other people are more aware of their spirituality and spiritual powers, because we all are spiritual, but some people are not using their spiritual powers, right? So, but what is the goal of you developing and paying more attention and being more aware of your spiritual powers or your spirituality in general? So it's very simple. The goal is to create the best world for you, the best experience for you, the best life for you, because in the end of the day, everybody will die, everything will transform, and the only thing that you really profit from this experience is how you went through it, right? But with that said, we have to be very clear about something, which is I say spirituality or the goal of spirituality is to create the best world for you, it does not mean that you should be catering or revolving your world and experience around lower animalistic desires, right? Imagine somebody has a weird hobby, doing some weird stuff, and they use their imagination, their creativity, their power to make that acceptable, to make that validated, okay? That's not spiritual, because you are, or it is spiritual in a lower frequency, in a smaller percentage scale, right? Because you are revolving your experience around that lower desire instead of making that lower desire be a part of your experience, right? So this is just to clarify that some people justify weird habits, laziness for an example, right? And they say it's spiritual or it's part of their natural process or whatever they come up with. And that's not true, because spirituality, one of great helps that spirituality brings to the human race, quote unquote, because we are not humans, we are in a human vessel, right? Is to be aware of your desires and if they are good or not for you, right? And like being a bit extreme over here, just to make a very clear example, in some parts of the world, mainly the United States, there were some locations they were trying to normalize pedophilia, right? That's a great example. That's not spiritual. They are trying to make their desire acceptable. They're trying to make that inexcusable desire normal. So somebody can listen what I'm saying. Spirituality is about making the best world for you. And they'll be like, oh, so I like doing that. I like to be a pedophile. So let's make that a part of the world. No, that's wrong, because that's a very low desire, right? And if you make that a priority in your life, that's not spiritual. That's not angelic or harmonic, quote unquote, is demonic. It's chaotic. It's destructive for your spirit and the people around you and that participate in that desire with you as well, right? So using spirituality in this case will be, if somebody is into that weird stuff, it's like, okay, this is not good for me, for people around me, for the people that I damage their minds and traumatize them by doing these things. So let's just eradicate this. Instead of catering to that desire, you eradicate that desire, and thus making the best life for yourself. But it requires spiritual practice and spiritual power to do so. And this is a very extreme example, but it can go with anything. You might be addicted to Coca-Cola, you might be smoking too much cigarettes, you know what I'm saying? And spirituality comes in place where you realize where does that come from? Maybe it's from stress, maybe it's from something else, maybe from a childhood trauma. You realize how that traumatized you, how impactful it was. You realize that desire, it's a way to cope or to escape or to help you create mental fortitude, you know what I'm saying? Because It is not saying that the desires are bad. No, you just need to be spiritual, aka individual, and understand how good or how bad those desires are for you, and find the perfect place, percentage level, and level of depth that you go into those desires, right? So that's just to clarify that spirituality, making the best world for yourself, it's not you taking your lower desires and try to make that a priority, make that a part of the world, right? What I mean is, like, everybody has their own unique individuality, space, perspectives, ways to express, ways to feel, and whatever. So you should use spirituality, astrology, numerology, tarot to find the best spaces within you and outside of you, and the best times within you and outside of you, and the best conclusions outside of you and within you to create that best experience possible. Connect with people, for an example, that share your visions, that you already know by being a spiritual individual that are real, powerful, and good for you. As in, allow yourself to be yourself and expand that. Because many people also come together, for example, religion, right? And they develop a community about something that is actually spiritually hurtful, because religion basically locks your spirit inside of a specific space, and it's not like that space is keeping your spirit in there. No, you are keeping yourself in there through fear, or through, oh, I will be rewarded if I don't leave this space. You know what I'm saying? So before, and that's why it always starts internally, it always starts about you, because you have to be spiritually first to know that your desires, your perspectives, your visions are the best possible for you in this specific stage of your life, and then to go out and connect with people, places, and things that relate, expand, and also correct yourself, or you correct them as well. So you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to be really clear that it's not about just connecting, it's not just about experiencing your desires, it's knowing the best desires, the best connections, the best values, and so on, and then find the best places, time, people, and locations to connect through or to connect with, right? So spirituality is about making the best world possible, the best experience possible for yourself, right? But before you go out into the world and start transforming the world, you have to be very aware of yourself. You have to already gone through some transformation process within you to know very well about your desires, your values, your uniqueness, and your individuality. And then you connect and expand with people, places, and things in the world. You know what I'm saying? So thank you very much for watching. I hope you are focused in making your experience the best experience possible for yourself, right? Because in the end of the day, there is no better goal than that, all right? Because we are here, you chose to come here, spiritually speaking, to experience what you need / want to experience. So make sure that your physical, quote unquote, physical life, or the more physical aspects of your life also goes towards that. You know what I'm saying? So thank you for watching. Leave a like and subscribe. Check the links down below to connect more to my content and my beautiful partner Daria's content as well. Until the next time, this is Cloud Surfer, surfing out. See you soon.